the umbrella of faith. In the heart of Kansas, during the sweltering summer months, a relentless drought had gripped the small farming town of Clearwater. The once fertile fields surrounding the community had withered into a barren wasteland, their vibrant greens replaced by shades of brown and dust. For months, no rain had blessed the land, and the unyielding sun scorched every hope the farmers clung to. Among them was Jack, a diligent farmer who lived with his wife Lisa and their spirited 6-year-old daughter Emily. Jack had always been a man of perseverance, but the drought tested him in ways he had never experienced. His calloused hands bore the marks of endless toil, his boots kicking up the dry dirt day after day. Lisa, ever supportive, hid her worries behind a gentle smile, though her heart ached for her family. Emily, too young to fully grasp the severity of their struggle, remained a bright spark of innocence in their lives. One evening, as the family sat at the dinner table, a knock echoed through the house. Jack opened the door to find his neighbor, Mr. Willis, with somber news. "We're gathering at the church tomorrow night," he said. "The town's decided to hold a prayer vigil. Maybe if we all pray together, God will hear us." Jack nodded, though skepticism tugged at the edges of his mind. That night he lay awake, staring at the ceiling, consumed by doubt. "Does God even hear us anymore?" he whispered to Lisa, who reached over and held his hand. "Jack," she said softly, "we have to believe. If not for ourselves, then for Emily. She needs to see that we haven't given up." The prayer. The next evening, the town collectively prayed from their homes. Jack, Lisa, and Emily knelt in their small living room, their hands clasped tightly. Jack's voice trembled as he prayed, his words heavy with desperation. "Lord, I've worked these fields my whole life. They're my family's lifeline, and without them, I don't know how we'll survive. Please send us rain." Lisa whispered her own silent plea, while Emily, her small hands pressed together, prayed aloud. "Dear God, my daddy is sad. Please make it rain so he can smile again." When the prayers ended, Jack stood up, intending to visit the fields one last time before nightfall. Emily dashed to her room and returned moments later, clutching a brightly colored umbrella. "Here, Daddy," she said, handing it to him. Jack stared at the umbrella, confused. "Why do you need this, Emily? It's not raining." Emily smiled, her face radiating pure faith. "But we just prayed for rain, Daddy. If we don't take the umbrella, we'll get wet when it comes." Jack froze, the weight of her words sinking in. Her innocent belief pierced through the doubt clouding his heart. Without saying a word, he took the umbrella and carried it to the fields. The wait. As Jack and Emily walked to the parched fields, the sun cast long shadows over the cracked earth. Emily clutched the umbrella, her trust unwavering. Jack, inspired by her faith, allowed himself to hope for the first time in months. When they reached the fields, Jack placed a hand on Emily's shoulder. "Let's stay here a while," he said. They sat together, watching the horizon, the umbrella resting beside them like a symbol of belief. The rain. That night, as the family gathered in the living room, a faint rumble stirred the air. Jack's ears perked up. "Was that thunder?" he asked, his voice a mix of hope and disbelief. Lisa hurried to the window, and Emily followed. The wind picked up, carrying with it the cool scent of approaching rain. Dark clouds rolled across the sky, and moments later, the heavens opened. Rain poured down in torrents, drenching the land and washing away months of despair. Jack stepped outside, letting the rain soak him. Tears mingled with the raindrops on his face as he looked up at the sky. Emily danced in the puddles forming in their yard, her laughter ringing out like a hymn of joy. The next day, the town gathered in celebration. The once dry fields began to drink in the life-giving rain, and hope returned to the hearts of Clearwater's residents. A timeless lesson. The story of Jack and Emily spread throughout the town, becoming a symbol of the power of faith and belief. While the townsfolk had prayed with doubt lingering in their hearts, Emily's unwavering trust stood out. She didn't just hope for rain, she prepared for it. Jack often recounted the lesson he learned from his daughter. Belief isn't just wishing for something to happen, he told his neighbors. It's living as if it will. Emily taught me that faith isn't passive, it's active. It's carrying an umbrella when the sky is clear. The takeaway. This story reminds us that life's greatest challenges often test our faith. It's easy to doubt when circumstances seem hopeless, but genuine belief can inspire action, courage, and change. Like Emily, we must prepare for the blessings we seek, even when the odds seem stacked against us. Belief isn't just about waiting, it's about acting with trust, knowing that our prayers, dreams, and goals are within reach. Whether you're enduring hardships or striving for success, carry your umbrella. You never know when the rain will come. If you've ever experienced similar stories in your life, don't hesitate to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. We would love to hear your story.